But Akini tore free and ran deeper into the forest. With a groan of frustration, Otieno chased after her. The forest breathed at night. The baobabs rose like giants, their roots twisting through the earth. Thick vines hung like ropes, and mist drifted between the trunks. At the forest edge stood a quiet village of mud huts and thatched roofs. It seemed peaceful, but in the shadows, shapes glowed faintly. And when darkness fell, whispers called out names no one was meant to answer. Akini was 17 years old, full of fire and curiosity. She lived with her grandmother, Momo Nyora, a wise old woman whose cloudy eyes saw further than most. Her best friend was Otieno, a boy who carved little animals from wood and preferred laughter to trouble. He always kept close to the village and always followed the rules. Akini, on the other hand, was restless. She had heard the whispers before, faint, calling from the trees. And on the night of the red moon, she swore she heard her late mother's voice calling her name. "Mama," she whispered, trembling. The next morning, she ran to Otieno. "We must go, Otieno. The forest is calling us. Don't you hear it?" Otieno frowned, his knife pausing over the wooden bird he was carving. "No, Akini. I hear only trouble. The elders forbid us from going there. People don't return." But Akini would not let it go. She tugged at his arm, laughed at his fear, teased him until his face flushed. "You carve birds but never let them fly. You're always afraid. Come with me, Otieno, or will you stay here like a frightened goat?" Otieno sighed, shaking his head. "One day, your curiosity will be the end of us." Still, when the sun set that evening, Akini pulled him by the hand to the forest edge. And though he protested every step, he followed. The forest swallowed them whole. Ancient trees loomed overhead, their roots twisting like serpents. Vines hung low, brushing their faces. Strange birds cried in the distance, but the air carried no wind. Otieno gripped his carving knife tightly. "We shouldn't be here. It feels wrong." "Shoo," Akini whispered. "Listen." And then they both heard it. A voice. Calling her name. "Akini." Otieno stiffened. "That's not your mother. That's not anyone you know." But Akini's eyes filled with tears. "It is her. I know it." She pushed forward. "Mama. I'm here." Otieno grabbed her wrist. "Stop. Don't follow it." But Akini tore free and ran deeper into the forest. With a groan of frustration, Otieno chased after her. They stumbled into a clearing. There, around a pale fire, sat ghostly figures, men, women, and children with hollow eyes and whispering mouths. Akini froze. Among them was her aunt, Pendo, who had vanished years ago. "Akini," the spirit said, her arms outstretched. "Stay with us. It is peaceful here." Otieno pulled at Akini's arm. "She's not real. Don't listen." But Akini trembled, torn between her friend and the family she missed so dearly. Then the ground shuddered, and a deeper voice filled the air, the forest spirit itself. "You have entered our realm. One must stay, or both will be lost." Otieno stood firm, though his voice shook. "Take me, then. Let her go." Akini turned on him, furious. "No. I dragged you here, Otieno. If anyone stays, it should be me." The shadows circled them, closer and closer. Akini clutched his arm, tears streaming. "I won't let you do this." And then, the small wooden bird Otieno had carved glowed in his hand. Mama Nyora's blessing. She must have whispered protection over it before they left. The spirits hissed, recoiling. The shadows shrank back. Otieno seized the moment, pulling Akini toward the trees. They ran, branches clawing at their clothes, whispers screaming in rage. At last, the forest spat them out at the village's edge. Mama Nyara was waiting. She laid her hands on their heads, chanting softly. You are lucky. The forest wanted one of you. It will not forget this night. Akinyi sobbed, clinging to Otieno. For the first time, she did not tease him, did not nag. She only whispered, I'm sorry. But even as she said it, her heart ached. Because somewhere in the darkness, her mother's voice still called. Akinyi. And though she escaped, she knew the whispers would never truly let her go.